Hey guys, it's Randy with Essential Maintenance Services. I want to go over this rig one more time. It is now a 100% hybrid. The only one I know of in existence. So let's get into it. Starting off here, this is a Hotsy 1200 series SSG. It's rated at 5 gallons a minute. It puts out about 7.5. It's a hot water unit, 248 degrees. Works very well. This is a 100% hybrid proportioner. You input your chemical here. You meter your chemicals here, both Softwash and downstream. You exfil your chemicals here, and you select between your Softwash pump here and your downstream here, and it's all done remotely. There's only one remote and one proportioner on this system, and it's all that's required. The proportioner is slaved to the remote, so if you are using the proportioner, you have to use the remote, and you can't use it for soft washing or for downstreaming anymore. Coming over here, this is my fill station. So when you input chemical here, if you need to use your onboard pump, it pumps through. You flip this over to transfer. It goes through. You select where you want it to go, and it fills your tank. If you're using an external source, like pumping from your shop from an external pump, you plug into it right here. Same thing, direct fill. This is your remote soap system in operation mode, which it is right now. Only thing you have to do is, and this is why the system only has to have one soap valve. You select your soaps here. So if you want to select soap 1, you select soap 1. You want to select soap 2, you select soap 2, and that's how that system works. If you need to exfil, you switch your control module there. You also have to switch it here. That is a fail safe, so that there's 3 steps in this to exfil a tank. You can't do it accidentally. And then you select which tank you want to exfil. So if you are at the end of the day, you need to flush your system, you flip this valve here, it will flush all 3 proportioners in one shot completely. The upside to having these cam locks on here is I can remove this cam lock, put the cam lock with my air fitting on it, blow air through it, and winterize all 3 proportioners from right here. If I need to batch mix or rotate a tank or anything chemical transfer within this system, you can use these 2 in conjunction with one another and perform those functions. Each component on here works great individually and as they're supposed to, but when you use them in conjunction, that's where the hybrid comes in, because then you can take and move this tank to this tank, or roll this tank and freshen it up, or batch mix a tank, whatever you need to do, and you never open the lid on this system ever, other than to service your tanks. This is a manual control for your soft wash or for your downstream. So if the remote system is being used, like I said, the soft wash system slave to the remote, you can't use this anymore, and you select either your soap 1 or your soap 2 manually from here for your downstream. This is a water tower. Comes in, it's filtered. I can see what the pressure is on it coming up. I can direct it over to the direct line going to the buffer tank on my pressure washer. I can come here, turn this on, and use the eye wash station, or I can turn this on and plug my soft wash hose into here and have rinsing straight from the house spigot, or you just flip this one on and it fills your buffer tank. I made a mount today, just a real easy mount here. It hooks down there, and then this one here just presses it against it and kind of hangs it there. But it's for my 24-inch ground force. Works real good. I have cam locks on everything. The cam lock here does run the hose reel, but I don't use that because I don't like going through the restriction of 1/2 inch, and once chemicals been run through it, that restriction gets more and more all the time. My output from my pump that goes to my hose reel is actually coming through the bottom right here, and it goes into my docking station. So when I roll this hose off, I plug back into this, and that's my chem source. I have two 18-inch reels. Got about 190 feet of Flexzilla 5/8 on the bottom. I've got 200 feet of Ultramax 3/4 inch on top. The entire system's plumbed in 3/4 with no restrictions to a 5/8 hose. This is a 1/2 inch Mosomatic swivel, and I have all my swivels, as you notice, on my hose reels, and I do that so that I don't have to have them on my guns. No matter what I hook on here, it's got a swivel on it. This is my downstream proportioner. When I'm running on the remote, this is the only thing you have to use. It gives you your remote SH right there, and it also gives you your soap and everything because it's metered off of the main proportioner. If you're using the system up front on Softwash and you have to go into manual mode, this is your manual soap, your manual SH, and this turns on the proportioner or operates your Dropstick. You also have a cam lock back here in the back here so that you can winterize back here as well. These are two 12-inch hose reels. There's 200 feet of single wire on top and 150 feet of single wire on the bottom. I have my downstream set up here. I have a super sudsucker with a bypass coming around, and a three-way here so I can switch between the two hose reels. This hose reel I use for downstreaming, and this hose reel I primarily use for surface cleaning. There's the Dropstick that I was just discussing. I keep my extension cord on here. Have a pack out system on here that holds all of my cleaning supplies. Has quick detaches. It holds my J-rod, holds my M5 twist and my shooter tip, holds my wands, holds tubing for gutters, holds my guns, holds all of my turbo nozzles, X-jets. All my Softwash stuff is here. Holds all my guns here, my 510, my Gilmore, my washdown. These are transfer lines that I use for filling if I'm on site and need to fill out of a tank. This is a bucket sprayer that I keep on here for applying acids and other things like that. I changed my setup on my flush valve and removed it from my tank so that I could take that stainless fitting off there, and did the 3 ways symmetrical on each side. So now this is flushing, and now when you go down in this way, it's in operation mode and it's pumping chemical. I left the 60-600 on here. I improved the mount on it. Right now it's just running the main system, but this gives me the ability to flip this up and have a remote controlled SH source right here. That's pretty much the overview of everything that I've done and improved and changed on it over the last little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it's been real helpful. You guys have a great day.